we take a picture of... How about this hanging basket? That looks very autumny and very pretty. Brilliant! Now I'm going to go inside, download these photos and print them off for my autumn scrapbook.
Hello there!
Hello!
Yes, we found something really strange in the vegetable garden.
Well, what do you think it is, Jelly?
I don't know, is it a hat?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Have a look here. There are a few clues.
Is it a flying saucer from outer space?
No, but the answer comes from very close to home.
Oh, do you know what it is?
Whilst you think about it, let's...
Run titles! Welcome to CBeebies Autumnwatch.
Did you work out what it is?
No, what is it?
Well, it's a sunflower. Or a sunflower head, anyway, because it used to grow right up here, Jelly.
But I just thought there was a big tree.
Well, sunflowers do grow to a really tall height. But in the summer, they used to have petals all the way around.
Oh, yes, yellow ones like the sun.
But now it's autumn, they've fallen off and been replaced by all these seeds. But there's not many left because the chickens have eaten most of them.
Sunflower seeds.
That's exactly it.
So the flower grows really tall and then makes seeds for the chicken's breakfast.
It's the autumn harvest.
I like our song. Welcome to the autumn harvest.
Exactly.
Mike?
Yes.
What actually is a harvest?
Well, Jelly, do you remember when you planted seeds in spring?
Oh, yes.
They've been growing all summer,
Yes.
just like all the vegetables in this vegetable patch.
Yes.
And autumn comes around, and that's the time to pick the vegetables.
Oh.
Basically, an autumn harvest is when you go and pick the vegetables.
Mike, can we do our autumn harvest today? There's the picking, not the song.
Well, we can do some picking, and we can also have the autumn harvest song later.
Oh, yes. So what's coming up in the rest of the programme?
Simon will be watching these beautiful fallow deer and seeing what they get up to in the autumn. Jackson and the nature detectives are looking into musical ways to attract worms.
And we'll be going back to see the baby seals in the second episode of our Grey Seal Diary. Listen out for a strange noise coming from Giggleswick Park today.
And of course, we'll be finding out...
Who's hiding in the hide? Yes, who do you think it'll be?
I think it'll be a surprise.
I love surprises. Who is it?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Oh,
But I'd like to introduce you to someone right now.
Who is it?
Well, it's Christopher and Rebecca, and they'd like to show us the creatures in their patch.
What's in your patch?
Hello, I'm Christopher, and this is my little sister Rebecca, and this is our dad. We live in a village high up in Scotland. Come and see what's in our patch. This is our farm. It's very peaceful here. We really love helping on the farm. Our favourite thing to do is take the tractor out with Dad. This is our tractor. We're going to feed the cows. We give them the hay to eat. But they also like eating the grass. These cows have short fur. Can you see? But just down the road there are some cows that look very different. They are called Highland cows.
He likes it, yeah, he does like it.
Their coats are furry and shaggy, and they are a really special breed. They are orange. They have really big horns and really long eyelashes. Look, they stick their tongues up their noses. It's really funny. Sometimes they just walk around the village. We are so lucky to have Highland cows in our village. We can see them whenever we want. Thanks for coming to see what's in our patch. Bye-bye.
Come in, Nature Detective Jackson. What are you doing?
Well, Jelly, I'm trying to get some very special creatures to come into the garden, but I'm not having much luck. Perhaps the nature detectives can help.
Nature Detectives.
Come in, nature detectives. Hello!
Hello!
Today, nature detectives, I have a very slippery challenge for you to deal with. Are you ready for your mission?
Yeah!
Great! Now, I've heard that worms are very good for your garden, but I've been having lots of trouble finding them. So I've sent you some equipment, and your mission is to find some worms. Do you think you can do that?
Yes!
Now, to make it more interesting, I'm going to put you into 2 teams. In the red corner, we have nature detectives Robin and Lola. And in the blue, Rowan and Aisha look as if they have a plan. You can use any of these things to help you with your mission, but no digging allowed. Nature detectives ready? Yeah! On your marks, get set, go! Off they go. The nature detectives are using musical instruments to charm the worms out of the ground. Worms like vibrations, so some stamping might do the trick.
Look, there's one!
Nature House.
We're looking out for nature.
Nature House.
What will we see?
Yeah, we got one!
Oh, what a din! But the worms love it.
There's one, yeah, there!
Worms come up when it rains, so Aisha is trying to trick them. Oh, lots are coming up to say hello. Time's up! Let's see how many worms you have got.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good work, detectives. Now, see what you can detect about them.
Worms live under the ground, and they are very good for your garden. When we're looking at worms, we need to keep our hands wet, as the worms need the water to help them breathe. Worms don't breathe through their mouths like us. They breathe through their skin. You can tell which end is ahead, because they usually go head first. We need to give them some wet soil, so it's just like home for them. The biggest worms in the world live in Australia. They can grow this long.
Well done! Anything else?
They love our dancing!
Well, I think you deserve a rest after all that charming. Mission complete. Over and out.
And his name is Wiggly-Boo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden. And all the... Hi.
Hello, Jelly. What are you doing?
I'm singing. trying to make the worms come out and say hello.
And has it worked?
No, I don't think so.
Never mind, because it's time for our autumn harvest. Let's start with picking these vegetables. Do you know what they are?
No, I don't. But they're all feathery and furry.
They are, but we eat the bit below. Should we dig one up?
Yes, please.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's a carrot.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yes, look, it's all orange and round.
And it's not really the normal shape, I agree. But anyway, let's dig another one up. Oh, this one's a big one. Here we go. Look at that jelly.
Oh, that doesn't even look like a carrot one bit.
It's like a big bunch of fingers, isn't it? That's one of the biggest and best carrots I've ever seen.
It's very strange.
It is very strange. Let's put that in the basket and go on. Let's see what else we can find, shall we?
Okay.
Wow, Jelly, look how long these are.
Oh, yes, running beans.
They certainly are. Well, runner beans.
Yes.
Look at that. That's one of the longest I've ever seen.
It's so big.
Do you like eating these?
A bit.
I'm surprised. I thought you'd love these being green yourself.
Yes, and they're good for you.
They are indeed. Anyway, Jelly, what next?
Come on. And Mike, here are the tomatoes. But why are some of them green? I thought tomatoes were red.
That's because they're not ripe yet, Jelly. But if we get a little bit more sun, they'll turn that lovely red colour.
Yes.
But we do have one that's just ready to pick.
Yes.
And seeing as there's only one, I think you should have it.
Ah, thank you very much. Come on, let's go see what else we can find.
OK.
Oh, look at the pumpkins. They're ready for picking.
They're brilliant, aren't they? Jelly, have a look at the size of this.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that one of the best autumn vegetables you've ever seen?
Yes, I love our autumn harvest. You know, I didn't think I liked autumn, but I actually do now.
Well, Jelly, autumn's a great time of year, and there's loads of things happening in nature. Now, let's have a look at Simon with his deer.
Oh, well, what do they do in autumn?
Well, at this time of the year, the male deer, called the bucks, fight to win the female deer, called the does.
They fight?
They certainly do.
I hope Simon's careful. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Jelly. Wearing camouflage can get you views of British wild creatures that you couldn't get any other way. And in the autumn, one in particular, listen. There it is. Fallow deer. Now, you can watch fallow deer in any number of parks where they're used to seeing people. Much easier to get close to, but you know what? It doesn't compare to this. Watching them in the wild, that's the real thing. Most successful males tend to be in a patch of ground where the food is good, so the females do have an ulterior motive. Right. See if we can get in a bit closer. Oh, group of does coming in. This could make things kick off. New group of females. Yeah, here we go. Another much bigger buck coming in now. There we go, engaged. Frustrating in some ways with all the trees blocking the view, but you know, in another way it's all the more exciting because of it. And the sound is just astonishing. Listen to that, the clashing of those antlers echoing off the trees. master buck is going to have to prove his worth now. They're gone off behind cover again. I think it's over. Yep, that's our boy coming back. Well, victorious on that occasion, but that was an evenly matched bout. I think that other guy will be back for more later. Yeah, this whole event is such a feast for the senses, and you can take it at any level you wish. But you know, for me, it's the sound of the fallow deer rut that makes it so special.
Well, we could do, Jelly, but you have to be very careful with berries because some of them are poisonous. These elderberries are fine, but I think we should leave them to the birds.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Let's leave them for the birds. You know, I know quite a bit about birds now because I've been birdwatching with Bill Oddie.
I understand you're quite an expert these days.
Yes. Can we spot some now? I wish I had my binoculars. I just have to keep my eyes open.
Well, watching carefully and keeping quiet are the best ways to see nature.
Oh, yes.
Why don't we do that? Listen, I think I hear something.
Oh, yes. Is it a bird?
I don't think so. It's coming from Giggleswick Park.
Giggleswick Park.
Look who's over there. It's Chuck. What's that noise? Chuck looks scared. But what could it be? A monster? Monsters don't live in the park, Chuck. Don't be scared. Now where is he hiding? 2 bushes, but bushes don't move. Bushes don't have feet. Bushes don't have eyes. It's Chuck. It wasn't a monster at all. It was a squeaky swing.
Grey Seal Diary.
I'm just getting to know these beautiful islands and this incredible grey seal colony. So far I've met Mrs. Spot, a female with her pup. There's a couple fighting down there. That's Mrs. Spot from yesterday on the right there. She's fighting with another female. Look at that. It looks like Mrs. Spot won't let anyone close to her wee one. And her neighbour there has a healthy looking pup too. He's also got through the first week, which is a really vulnerable time. These gulls are the big threat here. They'll attack a young pup if the mother doesn't keep a close eye. Mrs. Spot's pup. Nice, plump-looking pup. She's always suckling him. He'll drink about 3 litres of milk every day. And for most mums, that protective instinct is very strong. There's constant squabbling as they try and keep a safe zone around their little ones. Oh, watch out for that pup. It looks as if he's got lost in all that confusion. And now he's following the wrong female up the beach. Well, this is going to be a real test to see how well bonded this pup is with its mum. They should know each other's smell really well by now. Nope, keep looking, little man. Now, is that her? I think that's a no. She should be able to recognise his call. Maybe that's her. Go on. Have a sniff. That's looking promising. Yeah, there we go. That's a relief.
I'm so glad that baby seal pup found his mum. I love finding out about the baby seals, don't you, Mike?
Yes, I do, Jelly, and we'll be catching up again with them later this week.
Oh, goody. And now is it time for our surprise?
Surprise?
Yes, you know, there's someone hiding.
Of course! It's time to find out who's hiding in the hide.
Who's hiding in the hide? It's Basil and Sid.
For a duck.
Hello.
Quack, 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 quack.
Basil, why are you wearing cricket clothes?
Because you said we were going to play cricket, so I've come prepared. You haven't even bought a bet, and you're not playing with mine.
No, Basil, I said we were going to watch cricket, not play cricket.
Cricket, exactly. And my favourite part of playing cricket is the afternoon tea. Oh, they do put on a good spread. What do you think it'll be today?
These are crickets.
Yakarama. I don't care what they are. I'm not eating them.
No, Basil, the reason why I brought you here is to look at these crickets.
Oh, so no cricket match then?
I'm afraid not.
Hey, hang on, wait a minute. Where's that noise coming from?
Guess.
You got me stumped.
Yeah, it's very funny, Basil.
All right, I know that sound. It reminds me of sitting in my garden at the end of a summer's evening.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because it's actually coming from these crickets.
Is it? They're doing that without moving their lips.
Yes, and the reason why you can hear them in the late summer months and autumn months is because the babies which were born in spring are now adults and they can sing la 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 la.
Well, they're not very good at singing. They're singing out of tune. They need singing lessons. I'm walking a sticky wicket here, aren't I? Is this where you say, Sid
says, Basil, pay attention. I'm trying to tell you and everyone else about these crickets.
Go on, then. If you're telling them about crickets, clever clogs, how do they make that sound?
By rubbing their legs together.
Is it? Sounds painful. I say, go on, Sid, rub your legs together. Let's hear what sound you make.
OK, then. Are you listening?
Yeah. I can't hear much, but you don't half look funny.
Well, I might look funny, but these crickets have a use for rubbing their legs together.
Do they?
Yes, they can actually make different sounds for attracting friends or fighting or even sounding an alarm.
Oh, so what sound are they making at the moment, then?
Well, let's hope it's not an alarm.
Or a fight.
Ah, yes. Now, if they wanted to get away from someone, they can actually jump 20 to 30 times their own body length, which is about this high into the air.
Cool! What you might call in cricketing terms a long hop. So, where do I find these miniature musicians, then?
Well, it depends on the type of cricket. These are house crickets, so you'll find them near the house or in a shed, or bush crickets you might find in a garden. They're green.
Oh, do they live very long?
About a year.
Oh, that's quite a good innings, isn't it? And talking of cricket again, feeling a little peckish. Is it time for tea yet?
I think it is. Should we say goodbye?
Oh, goodbye.
See ya.
Time to bail out of here. Boom, boom! How's that?
Mike, you know all the vegetables we harvested? Well, what are we going to do with them?
We'll eat them for dinner, of course, Jelly.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I can't wait.
I'm sure they'll be delicious. But now, would you like to find out what we've got coming up in tomorrow's programme?
Oh, yes, please.
CBeebies viewers show us that though they live high up, there's still plenty of wildlife in their patch.
Jackson and the nature detectives are on a mission to find seeds that come from trees.
And whatever can Chuck be up to in Giggleswick Park?
And I get to go bird watching with Bill Oddie again. So you'll have to come back and see us tomorrow.
That's right, you will. But until then, we'll leave you with Sienna and the autumn harvest.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest.
Seasons come, seasons go.
Yeah, we like it.
Autumn winds start to blow.
Yeah, we like it.
When them leaves start to fall, changing colors and all, see them dance through the breeze. Catch them if you please.
Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest.
Autumn skies, they will glow.
Yeah, we like it.
So many colors on show.
Yeah, we like it.
As we see the squirrels run, hiding acorns, having fun.
Children coming out to play with conkers every day.
Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest.
Bring a marrow and come.
Hey!
Bring some apples and come.
Hey!
Bring the nuts and come.
Hey!
Bring all the crops and come, come, come. Bring a pumpkin and come.
Hey!
Bring some berries and come.
Hey!
Bring the conkers and come.
Hey!
Bring all the crops and bring all the crops and when we see the harvest moon.
Yeah, we like it.
All the crops will come soon.
Yeah, we like it.
See them birds flying high, heading south through the sky. As they fly to migrate, hedgehogs hibernate.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Time to party, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the autumn harvest.
On CBeebies, you won't find any skeletons in our cupboards.
We've got to catch them!
Any ghouls in the loo. Or any creeps in the kitchen. They're all down at Monster Cafe.
Looks like soup. That's right.
Monsters love Mum. Don't forget to tell your mummy.
Mommy! I caught you! I caught you!
Monster Cafe in the all-new CBeebies weekends.
Hello spotters, PC Plum here. Well, it's such a beautiful day and I'm standing under a very big tree. It's huge. Now this tree is a deciduous tree, which means it loses all its leaves in the autumn. Now the Spotters Club have seen this tree before. It's called a horse chestnut tree. But this time we're going to concentrate on the fruit of the tree. And this fruit is known as a conker. I think you'll like searching for conkers. And remember, the conkers will be a super clue to help you know that you've found the right tree. You will find lots and lots of conkers on the ground at this time of year. Now this is what the conker looks like on the tree. But inside the shell, we can find the conker. Now these shells are very prickly, so you may want to wear thick gloves. There it is, one conker. Look how big this trunk is. I can't even get my arms around it. I suppose it has to be as big as this to support all these branches that climb high into the sky. If you visit the CBeebies website, you can print out a sheet to help you with your spotting. And if you haven't done so already, remember to print out your own Spotters Club membership card. If you manage to spot a